My father, Travis B. Bryan Jr., brought the Salvation Army to Brazos County. He was the whole thing for a long time. He was the board of directors, he was the chairman. He just did it all out of his office at the First National Bank. At some point, the community decided they wanted to expand that and actually make it a full-fledged organization functioning. He was certainly willing to do that and continued to be a part of it. Salvation Army was right in line with his love for Jesus and what Jesus commanded us to do, and that is to minister to people that are in need. And I guess as you read the Gospels, and he taught me that's the main thing, is that you help people that are hurting, that are down and out, that are hungry, that are sick, and helpless. And so he identified totally with the mission of the Salvation Army, and the fact that the gospel was part of it was a big factor for him.
I had heard about the Salvation Army, and what I knew about the Army was that when I was in Vietnam, they gave us care packages. I remembered that, and that gave me an interest in, I might like it. So I was invited to a board meeting, and then I was told a few days later, hey, they voted you in and you'll be on the board. But Mr. Travis Bryan Jr. From First National Bank was real instrumental with the Salvation Army. I think everybody owes it mainly to him for the Salvation Army being here in Bryan College Station. So he let us meet at the bank upstairs in his boardroom. So we started meeting there for quite a while, long time. And the bank would furnish us lunch, and it was real nice.
Community leader, loved Bryan College Station, Brazos County. Was a faithful member of the First Baptist Church and a deacon there for many years. I remember him praying in church, very moving prayers, which everyone would say, I just love the way your dad prays. He was a moral man. He was a great role model for me and my brother. I ran for office when I was 30 years old, and people came up to me and said, I don't know you, but I know your dad, and if you're anything like him, you'll make a good elected official. So I said, I'm going to vote for you just because you're dad. I don't know you. Daddy loved to play golf. That was his passion in terms of recreation. He was just a great father, a great community leader, and a real fine banker. There is a tremendous need in this community for what the Salvation Army does and what it provides. There's so many people in this community that don't know how they're going to get through the day. They don't know where they're going to sleep tonight. They don't know what food they're going to eat tomorrow. And they need help, and they need food, they need shelter, they need Jesus Christ. And so this is ready-made for what the Salvation Army does. When people receive the love of Christ, it changes their life. And so there has to be thousands of examples of people that have been touched by this organization that were transformed by their experience. I know that whatever we're doing as the Salvation Army is being done in the right way, for the right reasons, with the right spirit behind it. And so it has to have been effective. And I've seen personally results that I know that it was effective in the lives of people around here, because the greatest force in the universe is love, unconditional love that God has for us, as demonstrated through the Lord Jesus Christ. And when we go out with His banner, it's going to affect many lives. Salvation Army has made a full commitment to this community, and it doesn't even compare to what my dad used to do. It was very small and just kind of limped along, and now it's much grander, much greater, which is thrilling to me to see that the seed that he brought here and planted has blossomed into the organization that it is today. Fabulous to see that.